Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I'm going to do a redo. It is my polymer clay lace cane. I will link the video down below. I made it 2 years ago, and I will link it up in here somewhere that you guys want to go watch it. You sure can. Um, and I'm gonna do it real quick here for all you guys that requested it. And here we go. Okay, so I'm using two colors. I ran them through my pasta machine real quick just to get them a little, heated and able to use. I'm just using Sculpey 3. Um, I love clay. I love polymer clay. I use a lot of Sculpey and Sculpey 3 because of my hands, because of the RA and fibro. Um, Clay can be a little bit difficult to use sometimes depending on the mood. And so I find that usually when I sit down to do clay, this is what I go for because it doesn't leave my hands tired and achy and it doesn't irritate them. And it's just easy for me to use. I don't get as frustrated. So that's my little tip. Whether you have hand problems or not, I suggest to use this first until you really get into doing clay and you want to go to either Fimo or Primo, so and so. I rhymed. All right. So I got these two colors. So first, what I want to do is I want to take some of my pink and I'm going to roll it into, and I'm not really using any tools here. I did flatten this out in my pasta machine. You definitely can use your roller if you guys want a video on how to condition your clay and what to do. Let me know down below and I'll gladly do it for you. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a couple of these and I'm just going to roll them out at different widths. So you can see, well, maybe you can't because my light is being weird. As always, I think I say that every time. But you can see that's how thick it is. It's like a Twizzler size. You can definitely do it smaller, bigger, skinnier, fatter, whatever you choose. It's not a big deal because it's going to go into our cane. Okay, do one more so you guys can see. All right. So I'm just doing, and you can, roll it on. I have tiles. Here's my one tile. Let me grab it and show you. That I use all the time. I didn't use it this time because it needs wiped off because I just used it the other day. But this is just a unglazed tile I got for probably 40 cents at Home Depot or Lowe's, whatever your home improvement store is around you. All right, so I have this, and I'm going to use just a little knife. I'm going to cut this off here because it's a little smushy, and I'm just going to put it there. And then this obviously is long, so I'm going to do that. You're going to hear my dog gagging in the background, which is so enjoyable when I'm recording. Okay. Very humid here, and the dogs get congested like we do. Okay, so I have that, so I'm going to lay it this way. And what I want to do is roll this, maybe we'll do it this way. Roll this in here, okay? So, I mean, you can start down here if it'll roll. You just want to roll it in the black, right? And roll it. And as you roll it, you'll see that it takes the crease and everything out of it. You want to keep it as round as you can, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter that much. And you can see right here, why does my camera feel so weird away? You can see right here where the seam did not cover. So I just go in with my fingers and I just push it together a little bit, just the black, not too hard, just so it covers it, and then give it a quick, just a roll. And you want to do it with all of them. Let's see. Let's do the bigger one first. And you can see here, it's really not that, you want to take your time. Yes, you do. You want to take your time and you want to really do good seams, I mean, you see how fast I'm doing it. And I'm just taking my knife. I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to push it over there so the seams are together. And if you get like this, it's no big deal. It really isn't. we'll cut it off. You want to roll it. And that's a thicker one, so I'm going to set that there. And then we have this one, which will go nice in here with this little pink one. And I'm just going to roll it. Again, tear some of that off the back. Give it a roll. It just seals all that up. And our last one. And you can see I can cut some of this off. Then we're going to I just kind of do that, and I just roll it until it gets to the other edge. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not, but like when I roll it and it doesn't go all the way, when you roll it back a little bit, you can see where you have to cut. Like there's this line right here. So you can do it like that too if you really, you know, are trying to, which I totally love. If you're being a little, you know, cautious and a little cheaper, you don't want to waste, you know, too much. You can definitely save some. So, okay, so now we have these. And what I'm going to do, there's 4 of them. Now, you can make as many of these as you want, okay? You can roll it out and just have some fun. You know, it's not a big deal. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. This is when I would probably put them in the freezer or the refrigerator just to harden up. Because when you cut them, you're going to see it gets a little smushy. So the shape isn't as round as you might want it. But I don't care. But you know, you might, or you just put it in there. Now this is about that same size, so I'm not gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut this, and you can see the different. And I'm just gonna add them on with different sizes, and then we have this one, and I'm gonna do the same thing and just cut it, and I'm gonna lay it and see what we're getting, and then I'm gonna lay it over here. And then I'm going to go in and just very easily, lightly, give it a squeeze all over. And I'm going to roll it. Now, give it a push there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these ends off before they get smushed. Now, because I am cheap, sometimes I will try to unroll these. Like get the black off of the pink, but it's warm in here and I really don't think that's going to happen. So I'll show you what I do with those when we're done. Now at this point, you can take more of your black and you can roll it on the outside or your pink. Let's see. I'll just lay my pink on there. And it's just going to give an extra little color. And then I'll roll it. Okay. And you see it just becomes one with that. And of course, you know, you sit and play with it, you make it longer, run it through the machine, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give it a little bit more of a push so it's all together. And now you can do one of 2 things again. I'm not going to do it, but you can cut this in half again and then add it on top, and then you'll get even double. So let me just show you. So I don't have my regular knife here for clay because that would make more sense. And I don't like to make sense, but you'll see. Can you see how we're getting those? I advise before you cut it, put it in the freezer. 10 minutes. But you're going to get these great pieces. And if you want it smaller than this, you just keep rolling it. And then it'll get longer and thinner. That's what she said. All right. And then you can cut it. I should grab my knife. I hate when I don't. Okay. So you can cut it and then you can add it again, right? Just lightly. You want them to be together so there's no bubbles, and roll it. I'm going to roll it a little harder so it becomes one. See? And then we'll cut it again. And put it together. We will do it this way. Put it together and roll it. Give it a little squish if you want. Not too much, but just to get it all in there. And you can see the seam still right here. Just work it very lightly with your thumb. Push it, you know, and kind of smooth it. The more you roll it, it'll do what you want. And then when you cut it again, you're going to see it's making all of these different lace type looks. And just for the heck of it, let me roll it real thin. So I can show you. Then you're just going to reduce it. And you get, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, Jen. You get all those teeny, it's not even going to show, is it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope, it's not even going to show. But you get these teeny, teeny, teeny. Why are you not showing? Not in the mood today. Really not in the mood. Focus. Focus. I'm going to whine. But there's little teeny, teeny little colors, pink and black, and I just love it. I love it. So then from here, freeze it, get it cold, and then you can definitely turn it into jewelry, whatever you want. Use it in your mixed media, do whatever you want. But you get really cool, you know, patterns with this. So I would take these, like the leftovers, and I just roll them in a ball. And you get a really cool pattern that's throughout the whole thing. And you can make a bead if we just put this out like this, turn it this way. See, you can get two different looks. And you can play with it and make it a heart. I'm going to push this in a little bit. Okay. And you play with it till you're happy with it. Smooth it out. And then you can bake it and you can use it in your jewelry. If you want to use it, put a little hole in here for your jump ring or whatever, or you could wire wrap it like I did the other heart. And you will have some really unique jewelry to you that you can either sell, or holidays are coming. So it's really, really cool. Like I said, there's so much you can do, so much. And it's a lot of fun. Have your regular clay knife with you though, because then it won't smush it as much. But this is the basic of how to do it. Very, very simple. 2 colors. So you definitely can go and buy 2 colors that you want to put together. And you can do more too. If you want to do more colors, just wrap different colors with different colors. Do you know what I'm saying? And then make your snakes. But I mean, you can make beautiful one-of-a-kind charms, whether it's a heart. Use a cookie cutter and cut little charms out, or a circle cutter, or a lid to whatever, just so you can cut out and make stuff for the holidays for people. Bookmarks. I mean, you can go crazy. And this is just one little sample of how to do it. Very, very simple. I hope it, it helped you guys and it was that you can understand exactly what I was saying. Of course, any questions, all you have to do is ask, and I will be glad to show you or help you. And that is all. As always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I'm going to put the link to the other lace clay cane, hello, that I have, so you guys can check it out as well. And that's it. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.